And I think too, let's look at this from a deeper level because I like when you talk about the government and the court systems because it's important to know those things.
Hmm.
But let's even talk about it on a deeper level with who you even connecting with.
Yeah.
Because a lot of guys are ill-equipped to they are emotionally bankrupt. It's and it's no judgment. What I'm saying, we all
Hmm.
grown. I get, because a lot of times people be like, just wear protection. Yeah, I get it, but once you feel like you're committed to this person or you feel safe with this person, the
Hmm.
condom comes off, right?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're pregnant, and now he's ill-equipped mentally,
Hmm.
but he can't help. Like, he can't help. He can't do anything that's going to really help benefit you and this child because he got his own issues going on. He isn't emotionally available for the child. So here it is, you're stuck
Yeah.
with the child for most of the part as mom, which puts a whole new pressure on you
Hmm.
because not all guys are immature, but a lot of guys, they just, when it comes to kids, especially if they aren't married, they have a tendency to freak out. They don't know what to do. First thing they do is run.
But can you blame them though? Look at society. When it comes to little kids, especially boys, I don't want my son playing with no dolls. Don't be playing with that. That's girly stuff. Okay. So if I spent all of my years as a boy not seeing a doll, not playing with a doll, I don't have a sister. I don't even go down the girl aisle in the store when I get toys. 11, 12, 13, 14. I see girls in class. I think I kind of like her, but I don't know what that is. And my dad ain't around, so he ain't talking to me about sex, and my mom want to avoid it like it's a plague. And then I get to a point where my body is changing, and all of my friends is encouraging me to do something with a girl, and I don't know what that is, right? And the first time I see girl parts is either on the internet because they have all the access now, or if some girl is out and about and she doesn't value herself that's around their age, that's a first time. So you're really introducing children in a responsible sense to men too late.
Hmm.
Too late. So that's why they're like that.
Hmm. Yeah, and this is why dads are so important. I have three boys. Like with us, we got a big family.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 17-year-old daughter,
Mm,
and we have a blended family. So my wife have a 6-year-old son. So we're all, and then we have two together.
I love it.
So I'm just like, oh, so I'm like, I'm done with kids. I'm like, the doctor said I was good. The doctor said I'm okay. I can't have any more kids. I said, okay, that's all I needed to hear. I'm
Yes.
good. I'm not trying to have no more kids. I'm already in my 40s. But anyway,
Yeah.
um, I have full custody of my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those things where when I went through my separation, she was around maybe like 14. And there was a gap in between because I relocated. So then I was only able to get her during like summers and stuff like that. So there
Mm-hmm.
was a period where I didn't have full access to her where she was just with her mom. But these past 2 years with her going into graduation, she's been with me full time for these past 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So she's able. So when she is older, she can't say, well, dad wasn't there. That no, yeah, dad remarried, but
Shh.
yeah, dad remarried. But at the same time, I was there for her. She was able to see, a healthy relationship and things of that nature because uh, dads just are important. And I think a lot of guys don't feel like they are important. So it's easy for them to jump ship because they like, well, you don't need me anyway. And it's easy for them. Now the problem happens is when now you end up start having babies all over the place, and then
Hello.
unfortunately, yeah, right, and then unfortunately, this is how poverty gets set into place because now you got money coming out to different households, three different households, and stuff like that. So when you start hitting the man in his pockets, then you end up losing him emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
But to the responsible man who's able to know what he's done, he have to be responsible for that. He's like, you know what? Let me just play my part as dad and what I'm supposed to do. Don't be mad at nobody. Be mad at yourself.
Yeah,
you know, just be responsible. And I think sometimes, and don't get me wrong, because we do have good dads out here. I don't want to,
we do. They don't get enough
yeah,
light. They don't get enough light.
yeah. they don't get enough light, and I think we need to highlight them more often. But going through a divorce and then trying to get custody of a child, that can really be challenging. And that's why I decided to create the YouTube channel. I just want men to be able to be in touch with their emotions. I ain't saying that you got to be soft and weak and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
it's okay to express how you truly feel. And then, if that's the case, what can we do from there to make the necessary changes?
Right. And I know it was hard for you with your daughter being that age and not seeing her for so long, and you get to see a change every time you see her. Because I
Yeah,
know how it is to be a girl around 14, 15, 16, and your body is, I'm just like, what
yeah.
is happening? And then it's just a thing that I don't feel should happen. Like even with like going to and from court with the child support thing, I still wanted him to pick her up whenever you want to. You know, spend time with her. Whatever. I don't want you being a dad to stop, but
Mm,
I want some sort of structure on financially what's going to take place, responsibility wise, what's going to take place. And I think a lot of men have this illusion that once the relationship stops, my fathering stops. Once if it's a girl, she's supposed to be with her mom. She all right. Did you take on her today? No. She all right. She with her mom. Mm-mm. You need balance. Both
yeah.
kids need both parents, right? And
Hmm.
when kids have both parents, they're more at ease, they're balanced. They don't feel like they need to over assert themselves. They're comfortable. They know who they are.